Hello everyone, welcome back to Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Reunion, or Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Reunion, whichever you want to call it. So this is part 2 and we're on chapter 2, and as I said I was going to do a lot of condensing in order to make all the chapters fit into one go, so there will be a lot of jump cuts here at the beginning of it, where where I'm talking to a bunch of NPCs. You'll see once we get to there, but yeah, just sit back and watch the cutscene.
What's with Angeal? How long is he gonna slack off like this? It's already been a month. Sephiroth's no help either. Lumping Angeal together with Genesis. Genesis is a deserter who took a bunch of seconds and thirds along with him. He used copies of himself to attack us. Angeal wouldn't condone something like that. His soldier honor means way too much to him. Everything's so messed up now. Angeal, just come back to us.
Soldier second class, Zack.
That would be me. Who is this?
Director Lazard wants to see you. Go to the briefing room.
Hey, wait! Who was that?
We'll find out who that is pretty soon. Right now, we're gonna do some exploring.
Any word
Oh,
on
wait,
Angeal?
not yet.
He hasn't contacted his family either.
So what's this about?
A new assignment. I want you to go to the hometown of our missing soldier first class, Genesis.
Huh?
According to the parents, they've had no contact with Genesis whatsoever. But they can't be trusted.
Why?
They're his family. I had already dispatched some staff, but we've lost contact. I want you to go and investigate. He will go with you.
Song of the Turks.
This job is looking really gloomy.
Let me know when you're ready to go.
It's even younger sung. So this is teaching us that we collect, different characters to be used. Their image will be added to the DMW, and we can use their limit break or whatever, and we can unlock their memories and stuff.
Excuse me. Hello?
Oh, hey! It's Kunzel. Did you read my mail?
Not yet. I'll read it later. I'm in a meeting in the briefing room right now.
Gotcha. Hey, can I talk to you after that?
I'm kind of busy, but if you can keep it short...
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, I'll be outside the briefing room.
Now we can rematch with Ifrit in order to collect his summon for the DMW. Since we did fight him, we don't have him yet. We have to refight him. And I will end up doing that at some point. But I won't show the fight, because I already did the fight. Seems every soldier first class has a quirk or 3, but I think Angeal has a lot of common sense and is a trustworthy fellow. Let's face it, Genesis never found group activities appealing, so Angeal is, and in fact, the spiritual leader of Soldier. I've got a lot of respect for him too, and I envy you for getting to work with him so much. Yeah, this tells you about... tells you about how to get the summons and stuff. We can't quite get the Tonberry yet, or the magic pot. Yeah, so right now we're going to do like a lot of running around. We won't be doing any of the side missions yet, because some of the NPCs around the town will be able to give us more missions that we'll be able to do.
Before you go out on a mission, you should always remember.
And make sure you check the
You know, because we're not
supply
notified when spending
cash.
stock. Rumor has it that it's because of the company's cost-cutting measures.
I'm gonna thunder materia. Yeah, I think I was deciding whether or not I wanted to do missions now or not.
Word of advice? You should go places and do stuff before missions. You know, so you don't have any regrets. So, what do you say we go down to 1 and head to Sector 8? Here we are, Sector 8. Okay, now we should split up.
Wait, what? You brought me here just to ditch me?
Don't you get it? This is for you. You usually have so little time before assignments, and you can get more done if you're on your own. If you want to go back, go that way. See ya, Zach. I'll be in touch.
Yeah, do keep in mind all of this is side stuff. You do not have to do this if you want to just go straight for like the next mission bit. But we're gonna talk to the 3 fan cub ladies.
Excuse me, but are you with Soldier?
Soldier Operative Zach, yes.
Zach?
I've never heard of you. You must be Soldier second rate.
We were just talking about who the greatest Soldier member is. For me, it's Angeal. He's so straight-laced and thrifty to boot.
If we're talking about the greatest in Soldier, I can't think of anyone other than Sephiroth. Just imagining him walking around shirtless is enough to make me swoon.
You two don't know what you're talking about. This is the age of Genesis. There's nobody better in Soldier than him.
Soldier first classes have a big female following, it looks like.
What sets Genesis's fan club apart is that we're better funded than other fan clubs. We have a very generous sponsor that's backing us. And we sell various merchandise too. How about it? Would you like to join Red Leather, the premier Genesis fan club?
Within Soldier, there's no one more popular than the hero Sephiroth. Which explains why he has so many fan clubs, from big to small, casual to utterly devoted. There's just too many to count. That's why it's important to look for a fan club that suits your needs.
Would you like to join Keepers of Honor, a fan club dedicated to Angeal? If you join now, you'll get our recent newsletters that include bits of Angeal's official profile.
Within Soldier, which explains that's why.
Would you like to join? If you join now. Welcome! See? You just...
What sets Genesis's... We have a bit... How about... As a perk of new membership, you automatically gain a chance to win a replica of Genesis's rapier. Oh, it looks like you just received your first newsletter.
Within, which explains why. That's why.
Yeah, I never really did this stuff, so like, I actually don't end up completing that fan club bit. Hello, fan club members. Let's take another peek into Angeal's unauthorized profile. Favorite hobby: doting over dogs. The bigger the hassle, the cuter the dog. Favorite read: Famous Gardens Monthly, a magazine of various life, and it's just stuff about Genesis and Angeal and stuff. The heroics of Sephiroth. He wants to be a hero. But yeah, I never ended up completing like the fan club side quest because I never really did it, so I didn't really know how to do it. So now we're in like the upper area. We're gonna talk to this guy because he's gonna give us a new mission to do.
Oh, thanks for patrolling Midgar.
You're with Soldier, I see. But what business do you have here?
Well, no business really.
It is the duty of the 18th Squad of the Shinra Security Department to patrol the streets of Sector 8. Anyone who disturbs the peace in Sector 8, soldier or not, will be dealt with.
Whoa now, take it easy there, guy.
This is actually good timing. I have something to say. What Midgar needs right now is not soldier.
What do you mean?
Who is it that finds lost children and takes them back to their mothers? Who is it that catches the crooks who steal change from vending machines? Who is it that warns young people talking loudly on their phones in trains? That is all us. So, who Midgar really needs is the Shinra Security Department.
Thanks for your service?
You won't be so arrogant for much longer. We'll be holding a joint training session with Soldier soon. Security against Soldier. We'll find out soon enough who the true elites are.
Chief of Security's not a fan of Soldier. Well, none of the Shinra troops really are. So effective today, Rufus Shinra has been appointed the Vice President and Corporate Officer. Additionally, Rufus Shinra has departed on a long-term business trip, and the details cannot be disclosed.
Am I right here? It can hit 140 mph.
It's a little tie into FF7.
The real secret is in those tires.
Because Rufus is like gone the entire time up until, you know, spoiler, President Shinra gets killed.
Shattered friendships. It's a classic that's even been adapted for the stage, and a production is put on every year. I am a member.
Although the remake kind of expanded on that, and they because there was lore bits that said that Rufus was it in the original, or was it just a new thing for the remake, where Rufus ended up being the he was the creator of Avalanche, because he was trying to overthrow his own father, pretty much. So he's kind of like working both sides or whatever. At least I know they did that in the remake, where there was like a lore bit that talked about it. Don't quote me on that, I may be wrong.
You just got new mail. Why don't you take a look?
Sorry, I was talking over that because it wasn't really that fun. Or really that important. It's all side stuff. So it's just like, you know, invitations to Loveless. And I kind of teleported up onto the train platform, while I was reading this. Loveless on a stage is as popular as ever. This year's production retains a love story from the female point of view, with the focus on Acts 2 and 3 as usual. The interpretation features additional scenes of the two friends, making it closer to the original text. Act 2 and 3 of Loveless have become famous thanks to the plays, but pundits agree that... Oh, well, I read it too late. You probably all read that already. And then I fast forward back to the Shinra building because I talked to everybody around there. Well, I did talk to everybody, so I would do the same if I was you. If you're following along with this, just talk to everybody that's in the town before you come back here. And then if you grab one of these potions from her, it's like a Phoenix Down, basically. So you can start your next mission with... Yeah, you feel good enough to weather a beating on the battlefield. Which means if you die once, you know, it's a Phoenix Down. Free Phoenix Down, might as well take it, right? So I'm gonna go back to the soldier floor. But I also ran around like the Shinra building and talked to everybody there. So yeah.
So you should hurry. I had no idea things were so hectic. Sorry I distracted you.
But I noticed most of those people didn't really give me missions. But I would still talk to everybody just in case I missed something important.
I'll mail you when I have time.
Or talk to everybody that you can. Some people don't even really have much to say. All they just say is like one line over and over and over again. So now we're gonna go do these missions, and then yeah. So I did the submissions, and now I'm gonna go through a list of them. So I did the first one, and then I did the 6 for the peacekeeping troops. All 6 of those for missions 1, 2. And then I did M4-1 all the way up to 5, because I believe 6 was too difficult as a 4-star, so I didn't. And then I did the first one. This is basically for Ifrit. And then I did mission 6, 1 through 4. Anything that was like 4-star I didn't do. You can attempt to do it if you want to, but I didn't. So I did M8 1 and 2. So I did M8 2 through 6. Well, I did do 1, but the last one was pretty difficult. So as you saw, those are all the side missions that I did. You can attempt to do the rest of them if you want, but I saved them for later.
I see.
And now I'm all ready to continue on with the story. I know, it was like, I fast forward through all the side bits.
Ready to go?
A routine job, right? No sweat.
I wonder. Originally, Sephiroth was assigned to this mission. That means it's a top priority matter. Be alert, or you'll fail.
And Sephiroth?
Refusing to go, apparently.
Oh, what is that? They spoil him too much.
Why don't you say that to his face?
No thanks. Weird trees.
Venora white trees. Or dumb apples.
That means this is Benora Village? Angeal's hometown?
Correct. Genesis and Angeal have known each other a long time.
Yeah, now we're in Benora, which is the hometown of Angeal and Genesis, because they are all friends. We'll take out these Genesis copies. And I mastered the Darkfire materia.
These guys. I saw them in Wutai.
So they are here. We've seen no townspeople yet. They may have taken control of the whole town. When Genesis left, he took an arsenal along with him. Retrieve or destroy. Those are the President's strict orders.
Okay, no sweat.
Alright, now we gotta investigate the village. Apples. You got an assignment in Benora, right? How is the place? I hear there are a lot of Shinra people there. Apparently the village main source of income is the production and processing of apples. The rest of their budget is made up of subsidies from Shinra. Now why would Shinra care about such a tiny village? Could it be that they have some Mako? Hopefully if you read that as fast as I did. That mail from Kunzel. We'll open up this chest and then we'll skip ahead. Whoop! There you can see as a machine there, I'm going to save on the new file. I usually do this on my RPGs in case I gotta go back and do something. Which is what I ended up doing. I ended up restarting this fight so I can put like thunder materials on. So I would make sure that you have those on. I mean, you don't have to, but it makes this fight so much easier, as you'll see. So yeah, I would just go ahead and equip like thunder materials. So cool. You're too cool, Zach.
The President's orders will be met.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, you see like huge chunks of his HP get taken out. And I was like, oh crap, he uses the EMT field. I think this is the first guards And a guard spider, they have guard scorpions, guard spiders. Jeez. Look, see how easy this fight is? With thunder materia? Easy.
A Genesis copy.
Where did you hear that?
Sephiroth said it.
The technology was stolen from our scientists.
Huh?
It apparently allows Genesis's abilities and traits to be transplanted to soldier members and monsters.
Soldier and monsters? We're the same?
Now after talking with Sung, we'll move on. There's a chest over here in the corner to the left. Grabbed it and then turned around, went the other way.
This is Genesis's home. His parents are wealthy landowners.
But I never stole from that tree, because the wealthy man's son was my friend.
They weren't mere acquaintances. They grew up together and were best friends.
So Genesis deserts and gets his best friend Angeal to join him. Is that it?
Sephiroth believes that's the case. There. A gravestone, still very new. Zack, go find Angeal's house. I'll check the grave.
Ugh. So Turks always do this stuff?
Someone has to do it.
Must be rough.
Don't worry. We're paid much better than you are.
No way!
The Turks are paid better than Soldier.
Find Angeal's house. It should be over there.
Of course they are. They run around with those nice suits. You see that shit?
Be careful.
Looking all fancy.
Let's see. Angeal's house is... somewhere. All right, I'll just have to check each one.
Alright, so there are illuminated spots that can be found around Benora Village where items are being hidden. You cannot collect them right now, but you can check them on the floor, which will allow you to pick them up later. So I would go ahead and do that. I ended up saving here because this was a trophy and I was trying to take care of it then. So I saved here just in case like I missed any and I had to like, you know, come back to the save it at some point. But I do get a ball, so I will show them, I believe I do.
But now's not really the time.
Yeah, you just run up to it. And he says you can't pick it up now. There's one over here.
But now's not really the time. I'll come back later.
Yeah, there's like 3 in this area. There's one next to those 2 houses, and then one here by the well. And then you can't really move forward yet, so you'll have to advance the story first. So I was trying to remember which house it was, and I figured it was the big house, but it wasn't. So you just end up fighting an enemy. Dog comes rushing out of there. Little Shinra hound.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
And then do I check any of the other houses or... Yeah, I think I attempted to check one of the other houses. I was like thinking, maybe there was some treasure in them. There's something around the well or whatever. I think I check like one more house, and then I find the right one.
Can't hear anything. And the
There
door's
ain't anybody there. And I'm like, hey, wait a minute, that's the house? Hopefully there wasn't anything like important that I missed.
Can I help you? Greetings, ma'am. Are you Angeal's mother? My name is Zach.
Are you Zach, the puppy?
Excuse me?
My son wrote to me once about you. 0 attention span. Restless as a little puppy.
Thanks, Angeal.
You're not here together with Genesis, are you?
No, I'm not. Don't worry.
What is happening with my son?
I'm not really sure.
Genesis came back here a month ago with an army of cohorts. And they proceeded to take the lives of many townspeople. Genesis, he used to be such a good boy.
Is Angeal...
He came here, but he left his sword and went off somewhere. That sword represents our family's honor.
I see. No wonder. He never uses this sword, really, ever. I'll take care of Angeal. You should go and hide somewhere.
Don't be concerned. Genesis cannot harm me. When Angeal decided to join Shinra, my husband had that sword made for him and told him to fight with honor. He borrowed a lot of money. And then, he worked so hard to return the debt, he eventually died of fatigue.
That's some sad lore about the Buster Sword, though. Five gil, they poor. Prepare yourself for this.
Where did you go? What?
Oh wait, never mind. I'm not there yet.
Genesis copies.
Activating combat mode.
Well, at least they were nice enough to knock the door down for us, for the barricade. Nice, got a 2-for-1 there.
There's a factory on the outskirts. I saw a Genesis copy go in.
You think it might be their HQ?
I do. I'm on a cliff overlooking the factory. The best way in is from above. Come to the cliff top now.
Alright, now we'll be able to move forward. There's one over here by this. You can't miss it, you really run right past it. So we'll head down here. Except we can't right now, because once we get there, like, Sung's gonna call us and tell us, like, hey, you can't go there. Not yet.
I said, come to the cliff top. Were you listening?
We can't just charge in. Remember, this is a reconnaissance mission.
bitching to us, telling us to get on the cliff top here, and then we got bail as we were running up the hill there. Soldier members, I thank you for your daily hard work. Upon receiving a report of an unspeakably tragic incident, I find myself thinking about parental bonds. Just as happiness can be found in non-biological ties, parent and child can be unhappy even if tied by blood. The difference is whether or not there are feelings of respect and appreciation. Without them, ill blood is born. Ill blood is prone to lead to tragedy, and ill blood sometimes affects our missions. While Soldier must always execute our missions quickly, we must do so for the prevention of other crap. And then this one you can't miss either. When you run up on the cliff, you just kind of head to the left. They'll talk to Sung. Because Sung's are, you know, then you head up this direction to go to Sung. So it's like basically on the way up there to him. And that's all of them. All the little treasure bits.
Genesis's parents were in that grave.
Wait, his own family?
We can't expect reason from him. What about Angeal?
He wasn't at the house. But please, give me time. If I find Angeal, I can talk to him. If I can convince Angeal, maybe Genesis will come back too.
I understand now why Sephiroth chose you.
Huh?
Genesis and Angeal. Those two were Sephiroth's only friends. He didn't want to fight them. That's why he refused the mission.
Well, Angeal is my friend too.
He's counting on you to bring them both back. Time is short. Let's go.
Made it in. No problem. Go on ahead. I've got your back.
Activating combat mode.
Sung hasn't gotten his hair all fully grown out yet in that little ponytail. It's a little tiny one. Little baby ponytail.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Zack, this way. Keep sharp.
That's all we're looking for him. He snuck over there while we were busy fighting. Make yourself useful, Sung. Ran around, grabbed some treasure, came down there, got into a fight.
This is where the copies are made. Go upstairs. Genesis may be there.
So I saved here, but you actually can save after this cutscene that's about to come up, and this is what I was talking about. Get ready for this.
Mystery is the gift of the goddess. We seek it thus and take to the sky. Ripples form on the water's surface. The wandering soul knows no rest. Settle down, Zack the puppy.
The grave at the house. We found the remains of our people there as well.
It didn't take much to have them send false reports. Just some mild threats.
They would have done that anyway. At least your parents would have.
My parents betrayed me. They had always betrayed me from the very beginning. What do you know?
Shit, relax, dogs!
I don't know how Sung's not dead. But see what I mean? Freaking Genesis sounds like he's saying everything but nothing at the same time. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I know he likes to quote Loveless a lot, because that's his thing.
Welcome, partner.
But he's so weird.
I see. You finally made your decision. I'll respect your wishes, old friend. However, can you really live on that side?
Angeal!
Freaking Gact! For those of you who don't know, Gact is supposed to be the guy who plays Genesis. Well, like, you know, he's like a popular musician, and yeah, this would be the good time to save for this next bit, this little mini game that's about to come up, because you can save here and then, like, you know, get there pretty easily if you mess up. I mess up, but I end up coming back to it like later.
Damn, where is he? Did he leave the factory?
There's no time. We have to leave now.
Wait, we're gonna give up the search?
We can't leave any evidence. An airstrike has been called. Are you sure nobody is at Angeal's house?
Angeal's house!
Hurry!
I guess if you ever wondered what kind of weapon, you know, Sung used, he uses a 9mm. Just a basic old 9mm. Yeah, now you can get that treasure chest around that area that we couldn't earlier. Yeah, so now when we do this... Oh wait, you gotta listen to this dialogue, it's hilarious.
Oh man, what do we do now?
Use timely sword strikes to destroy shells.
What?
It can't be too fast or too slow. Keep focus. Same routine as before. Are you ready?
I have to be.
Pay close attention to the fuse sound and the shell color. That's all the advice I can give you.
Fuse sound?
This sound. Keep your ears open. The sound will indicate the right time to attack. Watch for the shell's color change too. I'm counting on you.
Fuse sound and color, huh? I have to get to Angeal's mom quickly.
Just like Sung has that sound on, I guess, you know, speed dial or something. So yeah, this is the one little mini game. So if you get all 10 shells without getting hit, you get a trophy. So I get like all 9 up until the last one, and then the camera angle changed and it threw me off. But it takes like it took me a couple tries to do it again. It's not that difficult to do. Like if you're just paying attention to what color the shell changes, you know, once it turns red, you can hit it. But yeah, that dialogue is hilarious. Oh no, what do we do now? And then Sung all nonchalant, just like they begun shelling the town. Yeah, I take the hit here, so I failed it.
The shelling has stopped. Looks like you got almost all of them. Good. I've just received word. The airstrike is commencing. Hurry.
They've stopped shelling the town.
She's all right. Gotta find her now.
I mean, it's funny it's hilarious. It's you know, it's not like it's terrible in a funny way, you know, like yeah, so now you can go pick up all those items now that we were. Yeah, you got like 50 seconds. This is like plenty of time to go do this. Like you can complete all that and still have like what, 20 seconds left? Maybe. 10. Probably like 10 seconds is how much I'll have left. It's not even that difficult.
I can check out what I.
Yeah, see? That's all of them right there. Boom. You did it. I was like, am I missing something? And I'm like, oh.
After some deliberation, I've managed to buy a little more time. Go do whatever needs to be done.
Thank you, Tsung.
Those shells are Shinra products too, so you'll be rewarded for destroying evidence of the company's involvement.
That's a whole whopping 900 gil. That's all 5 items. The trophy should have popped. It probably just won't show in my recording.
What the hell did you do, Angeal? Is that your idea of honor?
My mother could not continue to live, and neither can her son.
What are you talking about? What's going on here? I told you. You can't live on that side anymore. Angeal!
What an asshole.
My friend, do you fly away now? To a world that abhors you and I? Shut up! All that awaits you
Shut up.
is a somber morrow, no matter where the winds may blow. I don't see Sephiroth today, but are you game?
Zach saying what we're all thinking. Shut up, Genesis. It's like, damn, you find Bahamut already? Woo! Let's go. He actually whoops my ass and then I prepare.
Damn it. Activating combat mode.
It's like I completely forgot about this fight. I don't know how I did. Bahamut's rude. Hey, no physical. Look at that. I got that no physical, so now, like, he can't hit me. Boof! I just bounce off him. I got no MP cost, too. I should be casting magic. Well, I missed. I thought Thunder was gonna reach over there. Yeah, see, this is when I made the grave mistake where I was like, well, Dark Thunder's not gonna help me there. Thunder's not gonna help me there at all. Ugh. I'm getting pounded by that. You can actually dodge that if you time it right. Like your roll will just iframe you from taking like the area of effect damage. Cause yeah, you can't block it obviously, as you just saw. I got knocked on my ass still. He's out of attack range. I only have Thunder, which can't even reach across the chasm. He's got lightning bolts. He's just beating me up. I can't do any damage to him. Not there. Oh wait, never mind. Maybe if I was far enough, I actually could block the damage. Yeah. Then if you get far away, you know, the shockwave will hit you. There's a few ways to dodge it. Then we're like, uh-oh. Yeah, I stopped it that time. Oof. Bahamut, you're bullying me. Well, that's a new move. Yeah, this one, yeah. You're about to find out what happens. He's gonna Mega Flare my ass into oblivion. I think even if I was at full health, I was dead. Man, this looks so cool though. Yeah, 1000 damage. He killed me! Oh no! I'll just review my equipment so that way I can attack him from long range. So I'll end up putting fire on. I think I put dark fire on. Or fireworks too. Blizzard Blade, that's all I did? What? Weird. Huh. Weird. I probably would have put some thunder on. Just to give you like some extra range. Blizzard would also have worked too. Oh wait, I had Blizzard. Oh wait. I think this was like my third try. Because I think he killed me again with Mega Flare. And I was like, I gotta stop that attack. So I put like, yeah, see I did put fire on. I ended up putting fire and blizzard on. Then I figured out I was like how to fight him. I saw him jump in the air and just ran away. Then I had to make sure I gotta stop Mega Flare. Because I don't think I have like barrier or magic barrier or anything like that yet. The Blizzard Blade's putting in some work though.
Is this the end?
No, not if I can help it.
So animated, Zach. Laser orbs. Ha! I have null everything. You can't do no damage to me for a little bit. It's about to run out now. It's all out. Yeah, that's probably your best bet, is like just to make sure that he doesn't cast Mega Flare. Or I'd probably block beforehand. You might be able to reduce the damage. But just have a little bit of patience, I think. Don't do what I did. I was like way aggressive. I was taking some like really pointless hits. But if you like watch his attack pattern, Bahamut's easy to fight.
Summons aren't meant to be used like this. What happened to dreams and honor?
We are monsters. We have neither dreams nor honor.
Like, oh boy, they've grown wings now.
Soldier doesn't mean monster.
Like, yeah, I guess if you were wondering whatever happened to Benora in Final Fantasy VII, there you go. They bombed it.
Angeal.
And that does it for Chapter 2. So I will see you guys in Chapter 3, Part 3. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.